So back to part 2, where we left off on starting pro. So I'm already a pro, obviously. So make sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1k, and I'd appreciate any interaction on the video. And go follow the links in the description and enjoy the video. I think it was pretty obvious, but let's see. Actually, I think this uses the same music as it did in the other one. So like, I think that all the music that was in there on the first level of the last one, if I remember rightly, because that was when I played it off video, so I don't remember fully, but I feel like I recognize this music. We'll be able to tell by the the devils, as I call it. But honestly, I was surprised from the last video, like how into it I am. Like, it is weird. Maybe because I'm progressing so fast that it kind of makes sense. Yeah, it does use the same music. I do recognize this. I mean, it's not particularly bad, but I would like more variety. But it makes sense. It's like a upscaled version of the first set of levels. Actually, it might be just like a 1-for-1 copy, but like they've added more structures and made gaps higher, maybe. Swag route there. There is not a swag route here. Yeah, these are not too difficult. I wonder how hard the insanes and extremes are gonna be. Because to be fair, the last level of the rookie pack did catch me off guard, so. Yeah, these are pretty easy. I mean, I don't think they're 1-for-1 copies of their predecessors, but they're not exactly much harder. No, they are. I remember this gap. It's beautiful. Oh, okay, that does kill you. Okay, I thought maybe I'd get away with getting under that, but I didn't. So yeah, I think they've just made the same level, but just made it harder. We'll have to see how hard the last levels are, because that was a noticeable change of difficulty from like the first levels. So that's where like it actually started taking me like double-digit attempts. I mean, this is only my second attempt, and the only trouble I've had is collecting the stars, so we won't do the swag route again. Because I am a pussy. Okay, I was supposed to just micro-click there, but my finger just decided to, you know, say fuck you, and decided to hold down for a bit. See, I feel like they could have added like harder levels instead of just, you know, making the, I guess I'll call them the base levels. The base levels harder. It makes sense, but it does lose the factor of, you know, it gets boring after a while because it's just a repeat of the level that you just played, but maybe a bit harder. I honestly didn't see much harder than that in the other one. We'll have to see it in, you know, these levels, whether or not it does actually get harder. Oh, you get different stars for this. I noticed the stars were red that time. Nah, this is the exact same level, no? Maybe do they even make it any more difficult? It's the exact level. It's the exact same, no? Unless they're doing like one gap, or like not even gaps. Like, I don't know. I did that first try. Like, I'm not seeing or feeling even any noticeable difficulty change from, you know, the rookie pack. But you do get different stars, I think. Right? Does that correlate to anything? So if I were to go in here, I've got 30. No. What? So I have the best wave in the game. Oh, it takes your stars. Ah, shit. Alright, I'll redo this off screen. You've seen me do all of these, so I'm not going to bore you with that. We won't make the same mistake. I mean, we don't need to, because everything else, I think, takes coins. Yeah, there are no other things that take stars, so we should be fine. It's a bit of a weird mechanic, but sure. Some of these songs are actually they're decent. I mean, come on, could you make that one any more easier? Oh yeah, the star was in there last time, was it not? I actually don't know. I think it was. Oh, first try. Come on. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any significant change. But I still am pretty pleasantly surprised of, you know, how decent the game actually is. Okay, maybe it's slightly harder, but it did feel a little harder to the base version. Oh, I was not looking. I was looking ahead. I was trying to. Alright, bit of a lack of concentration. Fucking hell. Why did I not just go? I'm an idiot. Alright, maybe this is actually harder. Or I've just got dumber in the last 2 minutes. Honestly, could be the case. Alright, let's not lose focus this time. It does feel it's gotten tighter, maybe. That star isn't particularly hard. Nah, the gaps are the same. Maybe a bit more closed. Nah, not even. What? Okay, alright. I was praising the hitboxes earlier, but that one is a little bit bullshit. Like, if I died to that one, surely I would have died to all the other ones that I was going down, but sure. I mean, I'm actually finding it quite hard to give anything negative about this game. Except from, you know, it feels really, I mean, it probably does get a bit boring. I don't know how much the jump of the difficulty increase from this to the base and then from this to the next level is, but ooh. I mean, that star still felt the same as the base version, but I do feel this has taken me. I want to kill myself. Anyway, I mean, it has taken more attempts, I think, than the base version of this, but I don't know if that's because I've just, you know, gotten sound stupid or something like that. Okay, I may have, there was a slight lapse in concentration there as well. So what is the point of all this when you just hug the top of the wall? They'll probably add spikes on the top of the roof there, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I overcomplicated that for no reason. That is shit. Not too bad. Did take me more than I would have expected, but on to level 7. Ooh, okay, a reasonably hard start, but not the worst. Surprised I didn't die. Ah, okay, this was the level I was thinking about. So it wasn't the other level. I still haven't seen a noticeable change in difficulty though from this to the other one. To its base version. If I'm to be completely honest. Maybe the gaps are slightly tighter. I would say the angle that this is in is not that hard. When the gaps are tight, it is hard to gauge like when I should click and release, but it's not the worst. But yeah, I honestly don't have that many negative things to say about this, which is surprising. I thought I'd have to shit on this game and, you know, call it out for what it is, but it's surprisingly okay. Like, it's not the greatest game in the world, obviously, but if you're playing this on mobile, it's not a bad game to, you know, take some time out of the day when you're a little bit bored and have not much to do really, and you enjoy games like this, I guess. But yeah. Yeah. Right, the first devil, we'll call it. Okay, the start seems the same. That's still the same though. Oof. And obviously I'm not that good at spam, so don't expect like fucking WizKid levels of spam. Because I'm not him. Okay, I like the fact that they seem to have taken into account when the objects actually spin. Unless I just got very lucky there, which is also a shout. That is level 8 done. That did feel slightly harder. But maybe I've just gotten better at the game as well. Because I did beat that pretty quickly. Alright, the first insane. Let's see if there's a major change in difficulty. From what I'm seeing, no. They have added spikes at the bottom. Okay. I did notice that. Yeah, okay. Okay, that actually is slightly harder. Because of course you're playing this game by sight reading it as well, because there's no practice or anything. Or at least not that I know of. Did do it first try, but I think it was slightly a fluke. We got a bit lucky. This is where the real test of whether or not the game's actually changed. I mean, we die instantly, but that could just be because I'm ash. Ah, they've put a spike at the bottom. Ah, what? Huh? Is that a fake spike? Sorry guys, I turned on no clip for a second there. What the fuck? I was just confused. So I forgot about the star, and then tried getting it. And yeah, there's no. Yeah, so they've made it slightly harder again. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be fake, so you can get it easier. We'll try again. We'll probably die, but I do want to see if in the original as well, which I have to play again because yeah. But is it? Ah, it's fake. Okay. I'm not sure how you're supposed to gauge that it was fake. I'll have to see if the other ones of, well, yeah, the other one of this difficulty does do it. Maybe because it's spinning differently to the rest? I don't know. Alright. If they've added fake blocks to this, it's pretty good. I mean, yet another, you know, sort of rip-off, but hey, yeah. I don't know if the gap's harder or if I'm just shit. Probably the latter, but let's try and go the other way. Let's not do that. That gap feels harder than going down. I think I just have to spam a bit better. Eesh. Alright, that gap is hard. I feel like maybe I am spamming a bit too much. Like, unnecessarily. This is actually, I don't know. It definitely feels harder. That is very fucking difficult, I must say. Like, I really had to lock in. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, why did I go that way? Whew. That was actually very difficult. Just pure silence from me. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. Nice. So I'm gonna leave it there again. I'm actually surprisingly enjoying this, so make sure you check out the last part if you haven't, and also check out the next part if it is out. Have a great rest of your day or night, and peace. Bye-bye.